Assalamu alaikum guys, this is Kashif Shahzad and you're watching IELTS with Kashif. Today I have another student with me just to present you a mock speaking interview. Recently I have done an interview with my student Miss Hafza and she got 7.5 band. And today I'm going to give you another surprise. A student with me, she's got good schooling, Turk school I guess, and she's got very good speaking, she's good skills in reading and listening. And I'm definitely sure she has booked the test. And I'm definitely sure she'll get 7 bands in all modules except writing, maybe a little. Reading, listening, and speaking. I'm expecting 7.5 to 8 in speaking. And we might conduct an interview if she comes after test. But today, she's here for I think, almost 2 months.
Yeah.
And we'll ask her after the test that how she felt about the academy. Today we are conducting a mock speaking interview so that you people have an idea how is 7 band interview or 7.5 interview. We'll start from Miss Mamoona. Assalamu alaikum, Miss Mamoona, how are you?
Walaikum salam, sir. I'm good.
I'm going to conduct a mock interview with you, and that would be a sample for our audience, and this will be a practice for you as well. Perform in camera, in front of camera is a kind of pressure. So I definitely hope you will learn something from here.
Inshallah.
Miss Mamoona, can you please introduce yourself?
Sure, sir. My name is Mamoona Sarwar, and I have done my MPhil in microbiology from Quaid-e-Azam University. I have worked as a lecturer in different colleges for almost 5 to 6 years. I'm currently married. I have 2 kids, and I'm residing in Gujarat.
And how was the experience of teaching at some institutions? You mentioned that you have been teaching.
Actually, sir, I have always liked teaching. Like in my childhood, I always wanted to be a teacher. I was very passionate about this field. So I definitely had a very good experience. I worked as a lecturer and as an HOD as well.
Right. And Miss Mamoona, what do you do in your free time?
Sir, I like to read. I like to read different kind of books, like scientific journals, general novels and story writings, and I also like going out with my friends or family. I really like outing, and
do you like cooking?
Yes. I like to cook. I like to experiment, with new dishes. Like in past 2 to 3 years, I tried making many new dishes. I love to cook for my children,
Tell
for my
me
husband.
something about your hometown.
Yes, my hometown. I'm from Rawalpindi, and as compared to Gujarat, I think it's quite huge area-wise, and also it has many good entertainment facilities. It has big malls, and it has a greater number of universities and colleges, and it provides a lot more opportunities because due to.
We'll talk about something international food.
Okay.
Can you find food from many different countries where you live?
Yes, of course. I am currently living in Gujarat, and we can get Chinese food, we can get Italian food, and also there are some restaurants in Kharia or in this district where you can get Thai food.
How often do you eat typical food from other countries?
I don't eat very often, but definitely, I like to eat twice a month or once a month. Like when I visit a restaurant, maybe once or 2 times of the visit, I will eat like local food. But in the 3rd visit, I would like to try something Chinese or.
Have you ever tried making food from any other country?
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I like experimenting new things. So I made many things like chow meins, like Manchurians. I tried making steaks at home. So yes, definitely.
What food from your country would you recommend to people from other countries?
I think there are many foods that can be recommended, but I think biryani is an item that because I had experience living with Turkish people, and the most interesting dish they found was biryani. I would refer,
All right,
learning
that is the end of part one, and we are moving towards part two, in which you will have a statement with some hint questions. You will have 1 minute to think about it, and then you'll have to speak for a couple of minutes. This is paper and pen you have, this is your cue card.
Okay, sir.
All right, your 1 minute ends here. Now you'll have to start speaking.
Okay, sir.
Yes, you can start speaking now.
Okay, so there were many laws that were introduced in my countries, like in recent years and previously as well. And obviously, whatever law is made, it is made for some good intentions, and it definitely brings out very good results. But according to my personal experience as a student, and seeing female students around, one of the law that was made, there some particular universities and colleges were designated for female students only, because as a Islamic country, as a female, it is sometimes really difficult for female students to co-study or co-work with male members, and some families, they are very strict about sending their daughters to universities or colleges, because they are a bit hesitant about their daughters working or studying with male. So I think initially we definitely had some universities that were particularly designated for girls student education, but now recently I think it is becoming more and more common, because according to the general conditions and safety and security problems and issues going on in our country, I think government has taken this step to designate some particular university and college for the girls and girls only. And one very important example of this is Islamic University, Ikra University, and Bahawalpur University for women. And there are a lot more, universities. I think this step was really, really good, because many of my Turkish friends, they came from Turkey, and most of them were studying in Islamic University just because it was only girls' university. Because in Turkey, it is compulsory, the co-education, it's very common, and wherever you go to university, you have to study with male members.
All right, we are moving towards part three, in which I'll ask you some questions regarding the cue card you just had. What kind of rules are common in a school? There should be some rules whenever you've been studying in school.
Yeah, obviously.
You can give example. What kind of rules are common in schools?
Many rules are common. For example, uniform, wearing uniform. It is compulsory. Timings, of coming schools and leaving the school, and you have to follow a class schedule. Schedule of the.
How important is it to have rules in a school?
I think it is very important to have rules in the school, because obviously school is a place where students go and they learn.
What do you recommend should happen if children break school rules?
I think initially teachers, they should talk to the students in a politely manner. They should make students understand that following rules is important, but if they're consecutively making the same mistakes and they're breaking the rule, so they should set up some punishments, some light punishments, and then obviously they can talk to the parents or to the higher authorities.
Can you suggest why many students decide to study law at university?
Yes, I think looking at the law conditions of our country, many students from the early childhood, they see the violation of rules and laws in the country. So they have this image in mind that like they want to study a subject and they want to, part or they play a role in the betterment of the, rule system
What
of.
are the key personal qualities needed to be a successful lawyer?
I think a lawyer, first of all, to be a good lawyer, you need to be very honest about the field, about the profession you are working. You should be confident because a lawyer can face many problems, or can come across very strong, opposition parties or
Do you
members.
agree that working in a legal profession is very stressful?
Yes, I think definitely for lawyers, especially in our countries, because a lot of corruption. It's already going on in the country, and people, they try to pull you down if you are doing some honest job and if you are working positively for the people. And it sometimes it becomes really stressful because the powerful authorities or people, they threaten your family, they threaten you to quit your job, or stop doing what you are doing.
All
So
right. Thank you very much, Ms. Pemuna. It was a good interview.
welcome, sir.
Students, you saw the interview and how she performed. She was a little underconfident. Then when interview started, she was good. Pronunciation is good. Fluency is good. When your pronunciation is good, your grammar is good, and your confidence is good, then obviously you'll get over 7 bands. I predict that she'll get 7 to 7.5 bands in speaking. If she gets a little fortune on that particular day, she might go to 8 bands. I say you good luck for your interview and for you all the test, and that's all for our audience, your mock test of speaking. Hopefully you have learned a lot from that interview. It's a 7 band interview. All right.